Welcome to the Gavin a Good Time podcast. I hope you're all having a good time, and if you aren't, then you will be. I am with my co-host nivaG and our special guest for
Hi.
today, Zayn. Zayn, go and introduce yourself.
Hi guys, it's me Zayn. My name's Zayn. I like beans, and yeah, I'm glad to be on this podcast today.
Okay.
So,
thank you,
Zayn, how long have you been a fan of R?
I've been a fan of R as soon as it formed. When I first, literally one day, I was going through my SoundCloud and I see a new band has formed. So me doing me, I go click on the profile and I see these just magnificent songs, and my eardrums got blessed ever since that day.
That's
Beautiful
amazing.
story. nivaG, I'm aware you have some questions for him.
Of
Take
course.
it away.
So, as you know, Zayn, the Gavin a Good Time podcast
Yes.
branched off of our debut album. So, I prepared
Cool.
some trivia for you. Putting you on the
Oh
spot.
god, I'll give it my best go. I'll give it my best go.
Shouldn't expect less from the Gavin a Good Time podcast. All right, question number 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's Melvin?
Melvin, he's just this guy. We all love Melvin. He is featured in some of the songs. And yeah, Melvin's Melvin. What can I say?
All right, you get 30%. We love Melvin, but he's not just some guy.
We do love Melvin, and he's not even a guy.
He's not a girl either. He's Melvin.
Just
Okay.
Melvin. Oh, fair.
Should we
Okay.
reveal the answer now or after the questions?
I'll go through them after. Okay, in the song
Okay.
Mother Nature, how did Gavin manage to get a thorn in his dick?
That one. I'm gonna think deeply about this one. You see.
Give it some thought. It's alright. It's a really tricky
It's like
one.
how deep the thorn was in my dick.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, what could you really say about that one? He got a thorn
Well,
in his
think
dick.
about what
You
Mother
know?
Nature's about. I know when Gavin presented this question to me, it took me a minute. And I'm on the song, of course, because I'm
Yeah, of course.
half the band, of course. Yeah. Give it some thought.
Hmm. It's an interesting question.
I don't
you
think he
see.
knows. I don't think he knows.
That's an interesting question because, like, I've got to put some thought into this.
I think we've
I
given you enough
think.
time.
You cannot look up the lyrics on the Genius website.
Fuck. Fine. Yeah. No. I don't know the answer to that one.
Okay. What was the alternative name of the song Barcode before it was removed? You should know this.
Of barcode, I was gonna say. I know. I was gonna say it was allegations, but no, that was the original. That's what it was originally. Like the album was gonna be called first. Um. Which one was it? Barcode that got swapped over.
Yeah. Reason 1,
Uh.
reason 2. You know,
Oh yeah.
can't miss it.
Was it? Is it? Was it A1, B2, C3?
That's that's a different song.
Okay,
Fuck.
you're horrible at this. Nope, fuck that. We're moving on to the next one.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I'm
How-
a number one fan, I swear.
Okay, the next one, ironically, is about A1, B2, C3. All right. How many piggies told Gavin to get his ass up off the ground? Sorry, or on the ground.
On.
What?
No, it's
Okay,
just
shut
on.
up. All right, I wrote it right. How many piggies told Gavin to get on the ground in the song A1, B2, C3?
I'm trying to think.
Can you
Is
recite
it?
it if you know the lyrics?
Oh, fuck.
Dude,
Wait.
holy shit. Okay.
Wait. Was it?
Just throw a random number out there at this point.
Go on, 7.
Holy shit. Okay. And the final song of the album, In a Northern Life, Gavin says, or should I say ours, blank.
Finish the lyric.
I was finished a lyric.
Yeah.
You're filling
Oh,
in the
that
blank.
one,
You need me to say it again.
That one. That one. Wait, yeah, go on. Say again, actually.
This is probably the most cohesive song, so you should get it. Okay, in the final song of the album, in A Northern Life, Gavin says, or should I say ours, blank. Zayn,
I can't remember, I'll be honest.
holy shit. Okay, alright. Dude,
If
you're
this is
back.
our number one fan, I'm scared.
I think
I
you just
swear I
went
What
0
was
for
remember.
that?
5.
Yeah, 0 for 5.
Oh, yeah.
Nah,
We'll give you
now
quarter
read 'em out the
points on
answers.
Melvin.
For fuck's sake. Right, no, I'm telling you, I'm the number one fan. I'm the number one fan for a reason.
Okay.
Tell that to the answers, bud.
Alright, yeah, you'll answer them. Alright, so Gavin, who's Melvin?
The hamster that died. Our hamster. We loved him.
Our hamster?
Oh,
Alright, amazing.
Our hamster. Our hamster.
And the song Mother Nature, how did Gavin manage to get a thorn in his dick?
Sexual intercourse with a hedgehog.
That's the one.
that would make sense, yeah.
Alright, what was the alternative name of barcode before it was removed? I think it's still up there, actually.
Morning, Melvin. No, I just removed it as you was reading out the message because I forgot.
Okay.
Morning,
piggies-
Melvin. God rest his soul.
Alright. A1B2C3. Okay. How many piggies told Gavin to get up on the ground? Or, yeah, that's the one. In the song A1B2C3.
4.
4. Yeah,
4
that-
fucking
that's-
piggies
that's
saying
the
get your
one.
ass up on the
Oh.
ground.
I was gonna say, it was either
Wait,
4
you
or
didn't.
7.
You said 7. But, you know, close enough, I guess.
I was going. Yeah, it was 3 off.
Okay. In the final song of the album,
Counting.
Gavin says, or should I say ours, blank.
Okay, bye now.
That one, it's pretty iconic. I'm surprised you didn't get that one. That was like a cop out. I expected you to at least get like 3 wrong.
I was hoping for at least one.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna
It's
get
fine, guys.
who's Melvin and the okay, bye now. You know, it's pretty easy.
Oh,
But it's
Keon.
okay.
I think, do you want to come and speak?
Who?
To Bonbon and Gavin.
Bom Bom, Bom Bom.
Yeah, go on.
Bom Bom, the Jamaican one.
No, he's a Canadian one.
Yeah, Nigerian.
Go on, speak.
Welcome to the podcast, Keon.
Alright, yes, okay,
Thank you,
go on.
Gavin.
Hi, Keon.
What a
Introduce
pleasant
yourself to the
surprise.
podcast.
We're not even 10 minutes in, and we already have a surprise guest.
Okay, go on.
Introduce
question?
yourself to the podcast, Keon. Introduce yourself.
Basically, I'm a black Nigerian boy in the south of London. You know, I'm here because I have done nothing. So, go on with the questions now.
Okay, Keon. How many girls do you pull in a week?
Ooh, tough question. 5. See,
5 a
brother
week.
can't
That's
do
almost one a day, dude. You're killing it.
yeah, I know. I like my brother. Sad though, talking to one girl. Can't even pull a
I can
girl.
still hear you,
He
you
only
know?
pulls men.
Crazy. Right.
Oh,
Keon, do you have any
Reason.
questions for us? Do you have any questions for us?
Are you guys single?
Next
We
question.
cannot comment on that on this live podcast.
Oh, my bad. Okay, next question.
nivaG, do you have one for him?
Not really. Oh, what's your aura routine? How do you maintain so much aura? Like when you walked into the room, it glue.
So basically, that's just because like there's a thing with not showering. So like everyone could just like feel your aura for doing that. And also, you just have to have good shades. That's why. So that's why I have so much aura. Unlike my brother that only pulls men and literally listens to lucid dreams every day. It's crazy. Anyway, next question.
Who would do that?
Yeah.
Zayn.
For all the Gavin a Good Time fans, Gavin is a big Juice WRLD fan. You should really pick a better artist to support.
Oh.
Okay.
Or was it like a football
Oh,
team?
My bad, innit? My bad. My bad, chat. My bad. All right. My final conclusion, last words on this podcast is uh, glory Man United.
Yay!
Thank you so much, Leon. That was much appreciated.
Okay, whatever.
That's
I
the one thing
have
I can agree.
I have a couple more questions about the podcast, the album.
Oh
Um,
gosh. Okay.
Actually, I have one more trivia. This one I kind of just decided right now. Oh, what's the name of the album?
The R Awakening.
Nope.
Oh my.
Oh my God, you're horrible.
Yes,
Did you even listen to it?
What?
It's
Yes.
the R Awakens. The R Awakening
It's
is the song,
R.
isn't it?
The R Awakens.
That's close enough.
We'll give you 50%.
Fine.
Because
So
you
out
got
of the
the R
6
and Awake.
questions, he got like 55%. You get more credit for Melvin.
Okay,
Okay.
I don't
fine.
think that's how maths works.
No, it is. I gave him quarter points for who's Melvin, and now he's got 30% for this.
Okay.
Sick. I'm glad.
All right.
Number one fan here.
Okay. Also, I just realized what you were saying, Gavin. Thank you. Okay.
What was I saying?
Shut the fuck up. I have more questions about the album. All
Okay.
right. What's your favorite song? If you can even name one.
Well, I mentioned it earlier. A1, B2, C3.
How does
Yes.
that one open?
See, I don't remember that one.
Oh my
because, like,
fucking
no.
god!
Right, hear me out. Okay, I've been doing other things in my life. I haven't had time to listen to music. You see, it's been like a
It's
good
not
couple of
music,
days.
it's art.
Okay, my bad. It's art. Okay,
Should
I
I
haven't
say
been able
art?
to view.
Art?
Okay.
Or.
Yep. Alright, well,
Do you have any more questions, or can I
you're
ask a
awful.
couple?
I have one more.
Can we change from the
No, I
album?
have one more, it's alright. In the final song of the album, Gavin says, or should fuck, I already read that one, I'm retarded. Okay, that was not a clip farm, I'm actually stupid. Okay, if you could describe the entire album in one word, what would you use? What word would you use?
In
Sorry.
one word?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll just go R. What can I say?
Good
Yeah.
answer, actually. I like that one.
That was a good answer.
That was a good answer.
Okay,
I think
I've got my
Is it?
first question for Zayn.
Oh god. Is this about the album
Okay.
still?
No, none of mine are about the album, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay,
Go on.
so I want your personal, I don't want any like scientific stuff from you, I just want your personal, what you do. So, what would
Alright.
you do if you was walking in the street and then a gorilla with two
Mhm.
knives came up and stabbed you until you died?
Good
Wait,
question.
so they've already stabbed me, yeah?
Yeah, and you're dead. What would you do?
So like I think what I would do is I would like jump back up because like I can,
No,
and
that you're
then
dead is the only issue there.
no, but like you know how like in games like you get like second lives.
This isn't
I'll
in
get like
game
a
though. This
second
is
life.
real life.
What?
Yeah, no.
I mean, I would take
like,
the answer that he like bought Robux to revive himself. That one would be fair. But then what would you do
All right,
afterwards?
go over what he can't
Afterwards?
say.
Okay, go on then. What
It's
can I
quite
not say?
nah. We'd be here all day.
Okay. Okay, and
It's
then
like the basics.
like what I'll do is like I'll like disarm the gorilla. I'll pull Blicky right out
I
of my
mean,
back
yeah, you've
pocket.
disarmed him, but he has a second knife, doesn't he? He has two. So
Yeah, no, I'm
you
gonna
disarm
disarm
one.
one.
Okay, why would
right?
you disarm the
I'm gonna
gorilla
disarm one.
before pulling out your blicky? If you have a blicky, why isn't
No,
that your
'cause-
first?
No, because I'm gonna disarm one, right? I'm gonna throw it away. Then I get the Blicky, and then I'm gonna say to him, "Why'd you bring a knife to a gunfight?" And then what is he can't do anything because
Oh,
he's
can we
only got
act
one.
this out? Can I be the gorilla in this situation?
Okay.
I'll,
Okay.
Go on then.
I'll sit here.
Say what you just did.
I'll be a bystander.
Talk.
Wait.
I'm the gorilla.
Okay. What moment are we doing this from?
From the part where you start talking to the gorilla.
I'm
saying
a
you have to
bystander,
go
by the
and
way.
talk.
I'm a bystander. I don't know if you caught that. I'm a
Yeah, he's a
bystander.
bystander.
I'm just gonna be
Okay,
here.
he's a bystander. Okay. Alright, gorilla, you're
Whoa,
gonna
that
go
gorilla has a knife.
down. You're going down, gorilla. Why'd you bring a knife to a gunfight? What are you doing?
Oh, that guy's cool. He's chimping out.
Proceeds to backflip on his back and shoot him in the head. What can I say, guys?
Hey guys.
Beautiful. That might be the best answer we've ever had on this
That's the
podcast.
only answer we've had. Alright, you
I
have
think
any
it's the
more
best
for
one.
him?
What can I say? Yeah, go on.
Yeah, okay. Zayn, so we're all gamers here. We all like games.
Mhm.
We all have a favourite game as well. So, what is your favourite game other than The Sims 4?
Ooh.
That's
Other
tough,
than The
dude.
Sims 4.
That eliminates all my favorite games.
That's a difficult one. Because Sims 4, I'm just gonna say, is an elite game. Okay.
Yeah, but
It's a
if
great
you
game.
like, imagine that one didn't exist, then what would be your favourite game?
I think what would be my favorite game? I would probably have to go with Brotato.
What if that one didn't exist?
If Brotato didn't exist, then I'll kill myself. You know, I think, bro, you can't have two of the most legendary games. Like, you can't exist. You know, like it's a life I wouldn't want to like live.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. You've had some good answers so far. nivaG, have you got any more, or shall I continue reading out mine?
Any more questions?
Yeah, I've got a couple more,
Yeah.
but if you have any,
I
then...
have some that are more like about Zayn. I'll wait.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Zayn. So,
Yeah.
like we just talked about, everyone has a favourite something.
Mhm.
So, like, when you was in school, or even just now, like, what is your favourite type of chalkboard?
Favorite type of chalkboard? Well, you see, I've only ever had one type of chalkboard. You see, like nowadays, everything's kind of like on the screen, you know. So like in terms of chalkboard, like for me, it wasn't the chalkboard; it was actually the chalk itself I preferred.
That wasn't the fucking
Well, there's
question.
no chalk without the chalkboard, so yeah, answer the fucking question.
So my favorite type of chalkboard, I'm probably going to say, is a black chalkboard because it's just simple. I'm used to it, you know. Like you can't go wrong with it. It's a classic.
Yeah, and I'd like to bring up the fact that you mentioned everything's online now and on the screen, but, like, this is the misconception with the world nowadays. People always think you could just go on your screen and it's right there, but if the power goes out, all you have is you and your chalkboard. You have to build up that
Exactly.
relationship with the chalkboard.
But I actually have a good question around this, which I was saving for my about Zayn questions. What's your favorite pencil brand?
I've got to go with the classic HB pencils. Like you can't go wrong with them. You know
I mean, you
the
can.
black ones.
You can.
I love. You can't.
Black and
Okay,
yellow,
what if
black
you're
and
driving
yellow,
and like
yellow.
what if you're driving in the back of the car, right, and you hit like a speed bump and like the pencil, like
Yeah.
the lead flies like through your throat.
Then you're kind of just dead.
I
There's
would
nothing
argue
you can do.
you
Like,
can
that,
easily
it
go
wouldn't be
wrong
good.
with a HP pencil.
Also, if you're like in an exam and you write down the wrong answer, that's you going wrong.
Okay, shut the
That
fuck
is
up.
true to be fair. But like, what I'm saying is that like the HB pencil, it's like me and him have a great relationship. It took me
You
throughout
have a
all my school
relationship with
years.
a man.
Oh no,
No,
me and
I
my
mean you gotta
partner.
You and
respect
him
him.
have a
You gotta
relationship.
respect him for building a relationship with his pencil, because you know if your power goes out, you know you can't like touch screen.
It's only you
or-
and your
It's
pencil.
it's only gonna be you, your pencil, and your chalkboard. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
really,
I mean, in
really
this
limits.
case, it would probably be the paper, not the chalkboard, because you can't really write on a chalkboard with a pencil, can
Well,
you?
I mean, yeah, but the chalkboard's also gonna be there in the corner.
Yeah,
I mean,
know,
yeah, like tucking.
I
Yeah,
mean, no, not really. You don't really want to leave them out because then that kind of deteriorates your relationship with your chalkboard.
exactly.
That's
I
You
not.
feel
you
that.
have to have like you can never have like a favorite between the chalkboard and the pencil because like you just both have to have like an equal relationship with both.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mother with her children. You can't have a favorite.
I mean, you
Exactly.
can.
You can, but you can't let them know because then that'll ruin your
I will.
relationship with them, and they'll grow up and do drugs.
Like, say I have two kids, yeah. One of them's
Hmm.
normal, and one of them might be attracted to the opposite gender. I'm gonna have a favorite. I can't say which one it is on here, but I'm going to have a favorite. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I completely understand you, but like you also got to understand from nivaG's point of view, like you wouldn't like let's say you had like twins hypothetically, you can't say like which one's your favorite, because if they're like literally the exact same thing. I mean, I'm not saying that the chalkboard and the pencil's the same thing because obviously not, right? But like you can't like admit to one of them that you have a better relationship with one, you know?
Yeah,
Right,
well, back to
but
the twin thing. Like, they may be the same in ways, but their name will be different. Like, me personally, I'd prefer the one with a cooler name. Like, if I named them Demopi and Giuseppe, I'd prefer Demopi. Because, like,
and
that
even then,
is just
even if
cooler.
like let's go back to the chalkboard. Even if you buy two of the same exact chalkboards, you're always gonna use one first, and the one that you use first is gonna be the one you usually fall back on because that's your boy, and then you're just saving the other one for later. Like there's always gonna be a favorite. Maybe not for forever, but you always have a favorite chalkboard.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I see your guys' point.
Well, I have
No,
one more question.
okay,
If
go
we're
on.
done with the chalkboard debate.
I'm done with the chalkboard debate. I think I've
Okay,
happily answered
this
that.
one's kind of a basic question, but like I feel like everyone needs to answer it at some point in their life on a podcast. If you had
Okay.
3 wishes, what would you choose? What would you wish for?
Okay. One thing I will ask, is there any limitations to these wishes, yes or no?
Wish for more wishes is
You
obviously off the books.
if you just want to fucking distract me again, then that's fine.
Okay. No, you go
So
on. You say it.
obviously you can't have unlimited wishes. You can't
Okay.
force someone to love you. I mean, you can like do parts around it, but you can't like say just make them love me. And you can't wish to be a genie. Oh, also, I will not allow. You can't wish to be a chihuahua.
Fuck. Okay.
Dude.
So yeah,
Right.
wish ahead.
I think you see, I could be a little bit creative with this one because like even though there are limitations, there's still like quite a lot to choose. I would say, I think for my first wish would just be, I think it's just a classic, right? I just ask for like infinite money or just like a lot of money of some sort, you know? Because like you can't
Okay.
go wrong, right?
I mean, you
You
can.
can't go
'Cause,
wrong.
like, what if they
Oh, I
give
mean,
you infinite money, but like infinite like, like in Star Wars has like space credits and shit. Like, what
yeah,
if they gave you infinite space credits? You're not in space. You can't spend those. They're not worth anything.
Yeah, like what
that's
if it's like
true. But
Monopoly
like,
bills? You got to be more specific with
Yeah.
your wishes, but it's already used.
Yeah. So we've either chosen that you've been given Monopoly or space credits. So that's
okay,
2 wishes.
It'd be a mix of both.
I guess
Yeah.
fair. And then
Half of
I
infinity.
think I think what I would do after is, hmm, I would say, I think it. I don't really know. The other two wishes, I'd say, I think one of them would be to have an in real life set for the podcast because I think sitting on an actual couch would be pretty cool.
Where are you sitting right now, Zayn?
Okay.
Sit down on a chair, but like I want
So
like
is a
I'm
chair not a
saying that.
couch? Are they different things?
Okay, see, you can have like types of chairs. Okay, you can have like you got like the nice like comfy chairs that you might see in like your living room. You got like the spinny chairs in the offices. You got a kitchen chair. Like right now I'm sitting on like this room. It's quite comfortable. I'm not saying it's always comfiest, but I'm just saying that a nice investment to the podcast would be brilliant. You know, that's what
Well,
my
we
next
never
wish
know
would
what the
be.
future holds. We never know what the future holds. Maybe one day, if the Gavin a Good Time podcast really makes everyone have a good time, then we might have an
And-
in real life set.
And I would like to add, we appreciate your selflessness. How you would use one of your wishes not to become a chihuahua. I mean, I know that was off the books, but
Yeah, like
no,
that.
sorry.
Fuck off. You can fuck off with that one. Like you can't be a fucking chihuahua. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I
No,
think
but,
if
like,
he
see-
could be a chihuahua, I don't think he would be so selfless. I think he'd, whatever.
Well, we
Uh,
haven't seen what his
chihuahua-
third wish is yet.
I think my third wish would just be, I'd say, just to be like, I would say, just because like I think it's just a general nice one to have, just to have like a good like to be athletic, like to be like let's say like I can't just be like just athletic. I meant like just being probably either like just really really strong and have the physique of a strong man.
So you want to
I
be
think
What
that's
do
fat?
fair.
Because like strong people like Eddie Hall, he's a strong man, but he's like really fucking overweight. So
Okay,
like,
I would say just like above the average man. So not as in like Eddie Hall overweight, 500 kg deadlift, all of that. No, no, no. I mean just like it's like above average where I don't look like too skinny, I don't look too fat. I've got like nice muscles. I've got like what's it called? That V taper. I've got the big broad shoulders and everything.
so you're talking about lean.
Yeah.
Okay, well
Just
I
being
prefer
like
if we
I mean,
didn't discuss drugs on this podcast.
I'd say
I'm sorry.
I'd say be careful what you wish for. You really never know, because you could turn out like the Hawk. I mean, Hawk, he's big, yeah, but like realistically, he's only
Hawk?
got like a good 25 years in him. If he
the
existed in the real
Hawk?
world, the Hawk.
No, but like, let's say if I did become the Hulk, like the
Oh, the
Hulk has still got
Hulk.
some pretty, yeah, he's still got some like pretty cool like powers. Like you can see how far that man could jump.
I know,
And
but
like he could jump.
that's in the Minecraft or the MCU. He realistically wouldn't live that long. He's been around for hundreds of years, the same age. But look at him, he's unhealthy. So much
He's
so.
also really ugly. Like, I can't imagine he'd get bitches.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
There
Look,
we
I
go.
mean, he's
That
a
was
cool.
all your wishes done, and only
Okay,
one
yeah.
of them was good. Only one of them was a good wish.
Fair. Yeah, no, that's valid.
I would like to add, you say Hawk can't get bitches, but he's not always in his Hawk state. He's Robert Bruce Banner or whatever the fuck. So I'd argue he could get bitches in his Robert Bruce Banner thing. But we're talking about
Have you
He
seen
is-
him when have you seen him in uniform?
yeah.
No, but like he's a pretty smart guy. To be fair, there could be people out there that could like.
I mean,
Enjoy-
Stephen Hawking was smart, but I can't imagine he got any fucking play.
Even like non-disabled
That guy
Neil
was on the
deGrasse
island.
Tyson. He's smart, but he's black.
No, but like you see with Stephen Hawking, right? He went onto that island. He had a goal. Okay, right.
How do you
Well,
think
geez,
he?
I think-
How do you think he? Like, sorry to cut you off, but how do you think he had sex?
I think he would have. I think because he's just like a really smart guy, he would have just found a way. Like even if it was from his machines, he could have. I mean, that chair does fucking wonders, right? So you never know what could be like on that chair. That chair could have
But
fucking
that
anything on it.
that feels pretty like artificial, and it's not really you doing it. So I feel like it takes all the personal stuff out of your love life. You know what I mean? Like
Also, for like, if
Yeah.
you got like, if you got raped by Stephen Hawking, like, no one would believe you. You know what I mean? Because like, if you go to a court of law, oh, who was it that touched you and like did all that stuff to you? Oh, it was Stephen Hawking. No, the fuck it wasn't. Can't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good boy.
Keon, do you want to join
Keon.
back in the podcast?
Keon, and
No, we don't
Uh,
want Keon back in the podcast.
we don't need him back. We already got him.
We already got our content from Keon.
Right, Keon, you've had your time. It's your time to go.
I'm getting in the
Your,
corner.
your 5 minutes is up, buddy.
Your 5 minutes is gone.
Okay, well at least he's like on topic. Like we was talking about Stephen Hawking and people.
Okay.
So obviously we don't condone.
So I mean, we've kind of already been asking questions about Zayn, so I feel like I should chime in here. So what made you so desperate to be on the podcast?
He is muted. We're having technical difficulties with him right now.
Okay. We're also having technical difficulties with you. Your mic is staticky and it sounds like a robot.
Right, difficulties sorted. We are back.
Oh, my difficulty sorted.
A little bit. Okay.
Yeah, okay,
Um,
we are back.
The question I asked while you were gone, I'm starting to ask questions about you now. What made you so desperate to be on the podcast?
I think because outside of the podcast, okay, us two, we go back. We go back in time, you know.
So
I
am I
think
just being
this is
fucking muted here? Am I just not a part of the gang?
you are part of the gang. I said like
I'm asking
us.
the question.
Us.
You said
You said us
two.
two. Yeah, to be fair, you did say us two.
Okay, us three, I meant.
It's my fucking podcast.
I mean, he doesn't know his numbers. He said 7 little piggies. Just throw a random number out there at this point.
Go on, 7. Yeah,
I
I
don't
just
think
see.
there's like even that much.
Not
in a
not
car.
not the best. But like I would say, like us three, we go way back. We're all like good friends at the end of the day. And then, like I saw the album, I knew you guys were like making numbers, you know. And I didn't realize that you were going to do the podcast, you know. So obviously, I wanted to. As soon as I saw the announcement, I had to ask, you know. Like, and I think it's a pleasure being the first guest of the podcast as well.
Of course, dude. Of course, we're
Like
glad
I am
to have you.
I'm very grateful to be here today.
Yep. We're hoping actually in the future you'll come back with Millie, your girlfriend.
Yes, we haven't discussed it yet, but I'll discuss with her later.
Oh, don't
After the
worry, we already
podcast,
discussed with her. She's more than happy.
She didn't
Alright,
fuck
perfect.
me.
She,
I sent the invite. She said right.
I was lying, Gavin.
Why would-
But yeah, you know, we're getting sidetracked. More questions.
All right, more questions.
Actually, what would you like to say, Zayn? What were you trying to talk about?
I've got a question. Okay, I think it's a pretty intriguing question.
Of course.
What made you two decide to start the podcast in the first place?
Who's answering this? Gavin or me?
I'd
be
we'll
happy
go.
to.
I want to hear both responses, so we'll do like one at a time. So we'll go with yeah, Bomba. We'll go with you first, and then we'll go to Gavin.
Jeez, I'm just the fucking favorite today. Jesus.
You're a little bit eager.
Gavin, why are you even here?
So,
It's my show, bitch. It's not called nivaG a bad time.
It's
called
like
Gavin a
Elden
good
Ring,
time.
you know, like George R.R. Martin, he wrote it, but his name is just on it. He didn't do shit.
okay, right. Back to the question. Okay, right.
I want Gavin to answer first, actually. I feel bad for him.
No.
Okay, fine. Alright. I feel like the bigger we make the R brand, the more people we can reach out to. And the more people we can reach out to, like the faster and better, the bigger, the faster, the stronger we can spread our message. And what our message is, the world doesn't yet know. But you know, I'm just trying to get worldwide, and we appeal to a broader audience with the Gavin a Good Time podcast, because not everyone listens to music, or at least our type of music. But everyone loves a good podcast, and who knows, in the future we might do other things.
Okay, that was fucking gay. Okay, time for my answer. Than that homosexual answer. So me personally, I wanted to start it because, like he said at the start, like making us bigger and that. But the only issue is like I'm here for the bitches. Like people, you know, people look at podcasts and they think, wow, they've got a following, they're cool, they can talk to people. I kind of want a bit of his knob. So that's what I'm here for.
I don't think podcast hosts and big dick go hand in hand.
Do you want to keep fucking interrupting me or what?
I would love to. It's my pleasure.
Okay, well it's not fucking on, is it? Anyway, so that's why I'm also the face of this. Some people think, oh, have you seen the Gavin a Good Time podcast? Yeah, what do you think of nivaG? Oh, no one gives a fuck about nivaG. It's Gavin, he's the face. You know what I mean?
I completely get it.
Anyway, that's my answer.
Thank you.
I think I'm just gonna say this now. Gavin's answer was way better. I'm just gonna put that
Yeah,
out
and it
there.
wasn't fucking gay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. Also, Zayn, completely like
Hmm.
unrelated to anything to do with the podcast. I noticed I sent you a better profile picture that's actually properly cropped, and you didn't change it.
You see, I haven't been on Discord as much recently. I've been no. Okay.
Yeah,
You
it's
see,
not.
when it comes to life in general, I haven't just been speaking to Millie. I've been doing other things. I've been going out, trying to be active. I've got a big year ahead of me. I've got to prepare for these things. I did also forget to. I have it saved. Um, but yeah, I've got loads of things like on my plate as it is. I will end up doing it eventually. I've just got to go for each thing step by step.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. Imagine of that. Speaking of Millie, so you know animals, yeah.
Yeah.
When they think in their mind, like you know how horses they could be running and then they think, yeah, I've had enough now. I don't want to run anymore. Like, do they think in horse language? Like, what in their mind? You know how you have that little voice that thinks, okay, I want to do this. How does the horse do that? Does it think that in English, or do you reckon it like has its own language? Or it just knows what it wants to do?
I would say personally, I think actually horses have like many different languages because like how like humans they've got like got like English, you got French, Spanish. I think it's the same with horses. So I would say that they think in their own language, whatever it is. We don't know this. We haven't got that far into research, but that would be my answer. I think they have their own language. So let's say it would be like the English for horses. All right, I don't know what that would be. That's what they think, and then like
Okay. I have a good
yeah,
answer to both your questions. So the thinking bit that brings up the question: do horses have free will? Which is very controversial. I won't be touching on that. Don't want to get canceled. But actually I will touch on that. I don't think horses do have free will. Can't tell you why. I just don't think they do. They're a bit numb. I don't think they think. But what you said, multiple languages. You got to think like humans originated all around the globe. We didn't like swim over to Asia and like fucking Europe. That part we didn't like spawn on North America. Horses, they evolved and
How did they
started
spawn?
in North America, but then I don't even like they were transported over. I don't know how they managed to get across the sea, but they lived in North America for like some 50 million years, and humans came along and kind of moved them around globally. Same with like most animals. So I'd argue that since they all originated and developed their quote unquote language, which is their me in North America, I'd argue they all speak they all speak the same language. All right, you're not hearing me out.
So you're saying there's some fucking bilingual horses?
I'm
What
saying
you're
that there's no bilingual horses.
Speaking of bi, like you reckon horses can be gay, like bisexual?
Yeah, I've seen some videos.
well,
You,
you've seen some videos.
and what contained? Not contained. What happened in these videos? What did these videos contain?
Yeah, yeah. So Zane, I have another question for you.
Yeah.
What's your
God.
favorite kitchen utensil?
That's a difficult one. I'm gonna say I'm just gonna go with the classic. I'm gonna just go with the fork because like the fork can do so much, right? You can stab your food, put it in your mouth. You can kind of scoop, I guess, if you're lucky enough. Um, let's say if you've got like a nice good steak, and if it's like really really soft, you can cut through that sometimes. You know, you just can't go wrong with a fork. Like if you don't have a fork, what else are you gonna eat with? You're gonna eat with
Okay,
a
I'm
spoon,
sorry.
and you can't pick up stuff with,
I'm
with a
sorry.
spoon.
I guess you also wouldn't have a fork to give.
Okay,
I
okay,
got
Gavin.
that one. I got that
Well, how raw are you eating your steak? How rare are you eating your steak to the point where you think you can cut it with a fork? Anyways, that's besides the
one.
point. You're thinking way too
Okay.
recent. Back in Viking times, people would give themselves Dutch braids with forks, with like two-pronged forks.
I think
So
they fucking would.
their use goes far beyond. Dude, have you seen Ariel where she picks up the fork and runs it through her hair?
That's called a hair comb.
No, it was.
Oh no,
it
I
was
haven't
a
seen
fork.
Ariel.
It was a 2-pronged fork.
Okay, I didn't ask. Continue with your lame ass story.
Oh, that was it, dude.
Okay. You see, my personal favorite kitchen utensil, I think, you know, like them like blenders, but like not a blender,
I'm sorry, are you
like
the
the
guest?
little handheld blenders. Yeah, I know, but we're all here, and it's my fucking show. So
You make the rules. You're
I
right.
want to
dude.
hear Gavin out on this.
I like those little handheld blenders, like not the ones you put stuff in, like the ones you hold and it's like.
Is that a utensil though?
I mean,
Oh, the
define
whisk. Are you on
utensil.
about a whisk? Are you on about a whisk?
No,
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
it's like a mixing thing.
Do you ever be like cooking and shit, and then you get stuff on your jeans?
I hate that.
Speaking
I
of
also
jeans,
hate like
actually,
the. Yeah. Go on.
sorry to cut you off, but who made jeans? Like, when were jeans invented?
You see, I think we've got to. I think it's not. I don't think we should be asking who made the jeans. I think we should be asking who's like what was in their mind at the time when they would think about jeans. You know, because like, what did people
And I
wear
already know
before
the answer
jeans?
to that.
Like,
I mean, like, at the end of the day,
Nope.
doesn't really matter about. No, because I'm more important
he's the
than you.
host. He's the host.
I would
He's
like-
the host.
I would like to touch more on jeans. It is my job as the co-host to yap as much as possible.
So you want to touch on my
I
jeans?
feel like the
Fucking-
answer is actually pretty
I'll say
simple.
that.
They were, I'm pretty sure in the 19th century they were invented because farmers used them to have more durable pants. So believe it or not, sweatpants.
Okay, so then
actually
what
existed.
about that? What about that? Thought, okay, farmers are loving it. The sales are going up. Let's fucking cater to the gays, and then they made skinny jeans. Like, what
Yeah,
made them think that?
Skinny jeans, that's more like a fashion statement. I don't see skinny jeans as like having any like industrial use realistically. But yeah, skinny jeans are definitely
So it's fully just for equality.
yeah, sure. They're leaving yeah,
Okay,
they don't want to
I'm
leave
not
out the gays, you know? Definitely.
What about baggy jeans? Who did they make them for? Just like really fat people, but then skinny people started like wearing them for like fashion and that.
Sure. So I'd actually argue that baggy jeans are just fat people skinny jeans.
I mean, depends. Like, if they put them on and then they get torn and like all that, then they'd be ripped skinny jeans. You know what I mean? That's how those were invented.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
So you just put
We're
on some,
making
like
That
baggy
is
jeans,
actually crazy.
but then they got ripped, and then oh my god, I'm genius.
Oh my days.
I'm not on my level.
That's actually fucking insane.
So your mother doesn't buy ripped. Okay, I'm sorry.
Your mother's the one who
Anyways,
ripped the jeans.
okay. All right, let's like swiftly move on. Okay, my opinion on the jeans. I think I don't agree with the fact that most things nowadays have just become fashion pieces. Because like, have you seen some of the things that some people wear nowadays? Okay,
Did you say you
like,
don't agree
Yeah,
with
I
that?
saw Hobo wearing nothing the other day. It's fucking cool.
I saw someone wearing like a furry head. They had paws. They had a tail, and I was deeply traumatized by this. You see,
And I'm
'cause,
sorry.
like,
I think you call that. I think that's called just a spastic.
And I'm
I don't
sorry.
think they
I
really-
have a really good like branch off of what Gavin was talking about. He said he saw someone naked. That raises a good question. Why, like, throughout evolution, humans obviously we started naked, you know, like animals. We're animals. But then we got genes because, you know, nudity, weird, cool, blah blah blah. Don't want bugs biting us.
So we got jeans before we got.
Why are
underwear.
we de-evolving into like, because like we want more skin to be showing now. Like you see girls with like their fucking titties out basically, all cleavage on display, and like they're wearing fucking a short skirt with their fucking panties showing. Like ain't nobody want to see that, first of all, because I'm gay.
I mean, I beg to differ. Oh, you're gay.
Yeah. Well, no, but like, why are we de-evolving? Why are we wanting to show more skin when the entire idea of clothes was to conceal our skin? Why are we?
Because
Going
it's
back.
a fucking hot.
All right, but no. What if a guy's doing it?
You just said you're gay. So why would that
No,
matter to
but
you?
when it comes to guys though, like you don't see guys just in like thongs, you know? Like they at
I
most
mean,
they'll take
you
like the
do.
top off. Well, no, okay, not like often, okay.
I've seen
Like
some videos.
what I'm trying to say.
I've seen nivaG getting dressed.
Pleasant sight.
Wasn't.
Okay.
Like, you know how women have bushes in the front? It was fucking mental. I saw like massive bush coming out from the back of his thong. I've never seen
From the
anything like
back.
it before.
Damn.
All right. So I have another like one final question for Zayn, if you don't mind. I feel like
Yeah,
this
go on.
is pretty heated. Uh, who do you think will win in a fight, Batman or Spider-Man?
Hmm. Okay, if we had to be like,
Zayn? Don't
if
ever
we
think.
had to be like really serious, like what, like, because you know, there's like different types of Spider-Man, there's different types of Batman, like you know, are we just
They're
talking just
called
like class?
transgenders and LGBT. Like, we're not talking about them. We're talking about Spider-Man. Like the
Okay,
Spider-Man.
okay. I'm gonna say, I personally think I'm gonna say Batman over Spider-Man because
Okay, well, you're
one,
wrong.
okay, let me elaborate. Okay, one, he's Batman's can make gadgets, right? He can make the gadgets like yes, I know Spider-Man can, but Batman he's got plans for everything. He can pre-plan everything. He's like the Home Alone kid, right? He can pre-plan everything. He like if something goes wrong, he's got a plan,
Right, and I
right?
agree. Smarts
You
win.
know
Yeah,
exactly.
but
He's got
Spider-Man is just fucking like he's stronger.
He's naive though.
Like,
He's young and stupid. Bruce Wayne, he's rich. He has the
Batman
life
also used to be
experience.
young and stupid. Everyone was young and stupid. That was such a bad point because like everyone used to be young and stupid at some point in their life.
Yeah, but no, he still is. So I don't think like I think wisdom will win the war.
I mean, I don't know, because Spider-Man, like, he could just rock up on him, fucking bat him round dead. Batman doesn't have super senses in that. Like, he'll just get knocked out. If Batman tried to do the same thing, Spider-Man's out of there. He's gone.
no, but
Fuck him up.
if we go back to the wisdom thing, right? Batman is also smart. He's not a dumb guy. Like he can adapt quickly. Like if he recognized, let's say they didn't know anything about each other. Like they literally they turn up on the street and they're like okay, we're scrapping now. You know they he can adapt quicker than Spider-Man can. I would say.
I mean, I don't know, because Spider-Man can, like, just fly away.
Yeah, but then
All
he's
right,
being
but
a
let's just say
pussy.
like to the
Yeah.
death. Like no
Okay, well,
bitching out.
easy.
Also, why was that your argument that he
Spider-Man.
could run away really fast? That's a really bad
No, I
argument.
said he could fly away.
Yeah, he can fly. All right, he can fly away. Why would
Yeah,
he
he
want to
can.
do that if he can beat him easily? He's just a pussy if he flies away.
Because it's called... We was talking about wisdom. That's wisdom. Flies away, spins around behind him, boom. Punches him,
So he didn't
like,
fly
from
away.
behind
He flew
him.
behind him.
No, but like he flies away to make him think he's flying away, then catches him off guard. Like, you know, like in stealth games or just any games where it's stealth, how you can like press B, circle, or whatever it is on keyboard to like choke them out from behind. Spider-Man would just do that, and doing
Indeed.
Batman's dead. It's always insta kill in every stealth game.
But the thing is with Batman, right? You're saying that he can like swing around and everything, but
No, I said
you've
he could
also got
fly.
to realize that. Okay, let's. Okay, yeah. So he can fly, right? Batman
Talking about
can
Spider-Man.
just grapple onto him.
Yeah, Spider-Man can fly.
Yeah, not Batman. Oh, I
Yeah.
think
No.
you misspoke, Zayn. It's alright, we forgive you.
Yeah, I meant
Right?
like what I was meant to say was that like I because but like Batman is smart, he could just grapple onto him and eventually reach him.
But once again, bringing up Stephen Hawking, like Stephen Hawking was smart, like he can't fucking beat Spider-Man and Batman.
Yeah, but Stephen Hawking, he's
Yeah,
a
but, like-
vegetable. Batman's like a fucking big buff, like fucking nine
He's a
pack.
No,
dirty-
but I mean, if we're basing it purely off wisdom, then Stephen Hawking could get like a fucking magma.
But we're not
cannon.
basing purely off wisdom. That's just if we're like
It's
let's
the
say
only
like they're
point you
both
brought up.
physically able, it breaks down to wisdom, and Batman also has more gadgets. Spider-Man can shoot webs out of his fucking hands. Like, that's pretty fucking gay. And
No,
fly
he
away.
shoots him out his wrist, actually.
Okay, and perchance, maybe if he needs to run away like a little bitch, he can run, you know? So, you good for that? Hi.
I mean, we can argue this as much as we want. At the end of the day, I am right. Like Superman, Spider-Man will just win. I mean, Spider-Man will beat Superman as well. 'Cause, like, think about it in scaling. Batman beats Superman. Spider-Man beats Batman. Simple scaling. Anyway, I think we should move on from this topic now, since you guys are like, you're not really that well educated when it comes to superheroes and that.
Right, yeah. I get that.
I've actually got a question. Okay, right, for the both of you. I mostly want to just hear Gavin's opinion on this though.
Wow.
If you were a food, what food would you be and why?
Can I answer first? Because I'm
I
always gonna
reckon-
give the bitch opinion.
I
Yeah,
want to hear
let him
Gavin
answer
first.
first. No, let him
Okay.
answer first.
Go on.
I would like to be an apple because I think like geographically I'd be placed in a really like I'm imagining like vision this. I'm hanging off an edge for eternity. I'm like a overly vibrant red apple at the top of a hill.
Okay, that's really gay and edgy. I'm gonna cut you off there because you're like hanging over the edge like the little
Okay,
Weezy song
you
and
know
that.
what, fine.
I'd be a cucumber. Women love sticking them up like, you know what I mean? Like, so I think a cucumber, like, you taste good, people love you, and you can be used as a
All right,
sex
what about the off chance that you get bought by a gay brony?
Well, at the end of the day, I can just run away.
Okay,
I've
what
got
if you get
legs.
turned into a cucumber? Or sorry, a pickle.
I mean, that's not really how that works.
It is.
Pickles and cucumbers are like two different things.
Cucumbers make pickles.
I mean, they don't, because they don't have reproductive organs, so they can't like just birth a pickle. It's not how that works.
Stop clip farming.
That's why they're used as a dildo and not a flashlight. I mean, if you like was smart enough, then you'd know that.
Actually, I don't really want that image in my head of someone using a pickle as a fucking fleshlight, or not whatever the fuck you said, dildo. It's really weird, you know? Like, what if it crushes inside, you know, squeeze the pickle juices on you?
I'd assume it feels nice, to be honest.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Are we
Can't
sure
handle that.
you're the one who saw me wearing a thong? Anyways, I feel like we didn't
Anyway,
touch.
moving on.
We didn't touch much
Okay, yeah,
on. We didn't touch much on you asking us questions. You said, or actually before the podcast, I told you to bring us some questions, and you only asked like 2. Hoping you brought a little more than
I
that.
can ask more. I brought more. Don't worry.
Of course.
Ask away.
Okay, I've got more of
What
like.
was funny about that one, dickhead?
I had to deeply think about this one, right? So you know, like, let's say there was like loading screens in real life, and you know, like the little tips that come out like at the bottom of the screen, that'd be like
Don't talk
press
about
D
tips,
to
you'll
like.
get excited.
I mean, like hints. You know, like the controls. In real life, what would your hints be if there was loading screens? Like in real life, right? What would your like little top tips be?
Like, if I were to make hints, or if I was to get hints.
If you had to make hints,
That's a tough one. Personally, I'd have to say the first one is if you're like low on fuel, just have a little bit of a toss, and then like
You can't check your fuel indicator.
Okay, so you know the game Max the Elf?
yeah.
Yeah. So in that game, you have to like jerk off to recharge or whatever. I don't really know how it works. You know, I'm not well versed in that game. But like,
Yeah.
I'd say that's how it is. Like, if you're out of energy a bit, then you can like just have a go, and then boom, like you're back to full. I'd say that's like
Okay.
the most important hint.
All right. nivaG, what would you say yours be?
So I'm kind of confused on the question here.
Okay.
Like
Just to
I
make
can
it into
elaborate.
real life.
Yeah, it's basically just to make a hint on like,
Oh,
yeah,
um,
it just like pops up in the like the bottom left of your eye or something like that.
uh,
Every now and then.
press M to open the map.
You stupid.
That's just boring.
There's no buttons because it's real life.
Yeah.
Okay,
And of course, you're talking about maps. I know
Yeah.
I've seen your search history.
Weapon?
Nothing.
Okay.
Anyway, I'd say another good tip is if you're walking on the street and you see
Mm-hmm.
a bad-looking individual approaching you, like you don't know
Oh,
what country he's from, but like you don't know what country he's from, but you know what country he's from,
Yeah,
then it's best to cross the road.
I can see that one. Yeah, I
especially
think
if they're
that's a valid one.
like behind you and they're like hooded, you know. And you know, it would be nice to, cuz like you can't tell what color they are. It would be nice to have like a little tip. I see where you're coming from.
Well, who's bringing up color?
Okay.
No one said that.
So Zane, you have any more
Yeah.
questions for us?
I've got a few more. I've got like a good like two or three more, but like it's up to you guys. Unless if you guys want to ask me questions, I'm fine.
It's like you
But
can
like,
ask us
I'm
more.
okay.
We're almost over the hour mark.
okay.
Are we?
Yup.
We need to get the paradox in there as well.
We will.
Yeah.
Just wait, no spoilers, dude. Jeez.
I've got I've got a serious question. Okay. Which animal would you say is the most likely to commit a terrorist attack?
Oh.
Come on.
Well, I mean,
What makes you suggest that?
I mean, like if you okay, if you're in a group of 3 people, 2 of them vape and you don't, you're gonna start vaping eventually. If a camel's hanging around in a certain group of people and they're doing terrorism, then the camel's gonna like join in at some point. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can understand that. I can get behind that idea. Okay.
I would say
Yeah, but
like
I
Bobo?
don't
I would say like a caracal, like a cat. Like they look like they're up to no good. Here, you know,
Just
I feel
like
like you guys don't
fucking
know what I'm
gay.
talking about. I'll send a picture in the server.
Okay.
Okay, editor, throw up a picture on screen of what he's talking about
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Go on, editor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll get what you mean.
They
I'll
look
get
like
what
they're
you
up to no
mean.
good, and they're Middle Eastern, so I guess that kind of works.
I mean, you're just backing off of what I've said there, which is okay. Like, I understand that you're not as smart as me, and you like kind of want to beat me a bit.
I mean,
Like, you are kind of.
where else
but-
are you gonna go realistically? Because like obviously a
I mean,
cat isn't gonna, you know, whatever. It's kind of like you know what you know. You just gave like a
I mean,
really
I
good
think,
answer.
Like,
yeah.
I was gonna say, I think if it was me, I would say like just any sort of bird because I feel like like kamikaze.
Yeah, but it's not you, is it?
Isn't that like a thing from like Dragon Ball Z?
No, it's when it's when like a plane goes into like
Building 9/11.
into a building. Yeah, I'm making it. Yeah.
Oh, a kamikaze.
Anyways,
I don't think that's what kamikaze means.
yeah, I swear it is.
Kamikaze is where you like. I swear it's you're flying the plane and you go straight down to like bomb something on the ground like a.
Well, no,
I
a kamikaze is like I'm pretty sure it originated in World War II. I'm pretty sure it's like when the Japs would just like crash into the floor for no reason. Obviously, like they'd have.
Yeah, I mean,
explosives.
imagine that though. Like, imagine like the little like. Imagine you're just like enjoying like let's say you're enjoying like a good old fish and chips on the beach, right? And you see seagulls just diving straight towards you, like, and it just blows up your fish and chips.
See, I wouldn't stand for that. Anyway, I feel like we're running a bit over the time we're meant to, so I say we get to the paradox now. So,
Okay.
listeners, if you don't know, this is the part of the show.
Hey, wait,
Well,
you cut out a little bit. Restart.
What did I say? Okay. This is the part of the show where the guest brings me a paradox, because I see it as paradoxes are bullshit, none of them are real, and they all have a logical explanation. But if you don't know what a paradox is, it's something that, like, what's the word? I forgot the word.
You know what it
Nivac.
means?
Would you like to say the word?
It's
Contradict.
like it's a thing that's self-contradictory, and it's like a self. They know what a fucking paradox is, dude. It's a
So
self-contradictory
it shouldn't have
statement.
an answer.
Okay, yeah.
I believe that they're all bullshit and they all have an answer.
So
People
this is
yes will bring me paradox
I'll
and I'll
just do the
debunk it.
fucking announcement. This is the section of the podcast where our
Yes.
guests, like we always ask our guests to prepare us a paradox or him a paradox to solve, and that's what we're doing now. So Zayn,
Yes.
you
This-
brought
I
a
believe you
paradox.
brought me a paradox.
I think this is quite a common one. This is called the barber paradox, right? So,
this.
in a certain village, there is a barber who shaves all those and only those who do not shave themselves. Who shaves the barber?
Okay, well, obviously he's just a fucking tramp and he doesn't shave his hair. Like he's a hobo. He has like that really long hair, the long nails. Just imagine like a homeless man that's like doesn't know what a barber is. That's what I imagine him to look like. And the reason he's a barber is so he can give people the happiness he can't get. Because he's obviously like he can't get shaved. Boom, simple. No one cuts his hair.
Okay, but let's say
Just say he
if
wants,
he
like, a
actually deep
fade.
down wants to cut his hair. Yeah, what if he wants like a quick fade? You know, he wants to look
Well,
good.
he'll have
for all
to.
the-
That's tough shit for him, and he'll have to put up with it because it's just not how the world works, is it, bub?
Yeah,
I think
I
we have
guess
time
so.
for one
I mean,
more.
we've got time for one more. I
Hey,
think we should go with.
You're spoiling
I'd
our
say. Yeah, I would say we go with the good old classic of the ship of Theseus.
all right.
I am aware of that one.
Please explain the ship of Theseus, Zayn.
Okay, so the ship of Theseus is it's a boat, right? And over time, you replace the parts of the boat. Is the ship of Theseus still the ship of Theseus after all the parts have been replaced? Yes or no?
Well, yeah, and I have two different answers because you say over time, which means like say one plank gets removed, then you add another one. That is then a part of that ship. Like that is now the ship. So if like you take pieces off one by one, it will be attached to the other piece of the ship, and it will still be the same ship because it will like you know how, let's say in football, a player gets transferred and then another one comes in. He's instantly a part of that team.
That
So
was
it's
actually
like
a
that.
really shit example because it's not the same person. It's
No,
still
but
the
it is,
same
though.
team, I'd
No,
argue.
because like no, you didn't understand because a player gets transferred out and then a different one gets transferred in. That one is then a part of the team.
Okay, what's the max
He's,
FIFA
like,
overall?
99.
Okay. Let's say like the player that left was 85 overall, and like the one that came back was 99 overall.
Okay, that's still irrelevant because he's still a part of the team. The idea I'm getting at here is that one plank is removed, then the other one's there, and then that's a part of the team. So even if every other piece gets removed, then as long as that one plank that was replaced is still there, then it's the same ship. And even if you don't take
But
that
the
answer,
overall is different.
a simple, the overall has nothing to do with it. Like I don't know what you're trying to bring up there. That's completely irrelevant.
No, like if okay, let's say like every single over time, okay, every single part gets replaced. Okay, every single plank is replaced. Like literally everything on the boat. Is it still the same ship at the end of the day? Yes or no?
Yes, because even if you don't take that answer, I've got another one. Boom, vehicle registry. When you buy something, you get a receipt, a registry, or whatever. As long as the registry stays the same, that says it's the same ship, boom, you're done though. It's done. Same ship.
Okay.
Not even same, different toilet. Same ship, same ship.
Same ship, different toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Interesting
not
point
because
you
it's the
brought
same
up here,
ship, it's
Gavin.
Same ship. Also, that saying, same shit, different toilet. That is like also kind of a paradox, but it's just really shit as well. Because like, you're not gonna shit in another toilet, pick it up, and then put it in a different one. Like that doesn't happen. No one does that.
You know, but like, what if it's like, you see, what could like, you could say you're going for a shit. You know, like, are we considering the shit as in like the actual single turd, or like as in just like the whole sequence of going for a shit?
What?
Because
Well-
technically, you could say you're going for a shit in one. You're going for one turd in one toilet, and you go to the other one, and you're having another turd. Is it still the
I
same
mean-
shit?
Yeah. No. Well, no.
Oh,
A
I
different
get what
piece
you're
of shit's a
saying.
different piece of shit. Because like, if a person is a piece of shit, it's that one person. Like, a shit.
All right, Gavin.
is
Here,
a
I have a good example for you. Let's say you take a wooden 2x4, right? And then you cut it into multiple pieces. Obviously, it's not a 2x4 anymore, but it's still the same bit of wood. So what he's saying is like, say you eat the same shit and you shit
I
in
know
a
what
different
he's
toilet.
saying.
Even though it's in like a different form, it's still the
But they're
same
different
shit.
pieces.
Yeah.
Like if I cut my finger off and then cut it in half, it's then two pieces of the finger. Like the shit, the word shit, singular shit, not multiple, is also piece of shit, which means piece is one piece. You know, but not like you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
how
it's a
funny you're
different
talking
piece
about
of
One
shit.
Piece. We were just talking about ships.
I got that reference.
I think we end the podcast there. It's been lovely hosting this podcast for you guys. Obviously, I'm the host and I'm the best one and the most logical one here because I'm fucking smarter than everyone.
I
And
say
this
we can
nivaG,
do like a good 3 hours, 50 minutes.
I say we shouldn't.
Oh no.
We can talk more about One
I
Piece.
say I'm already sick of you.
Zayn,
That's what
you know what? You get to close it off. You have any more questions you want to ask us? Like any of the big ones?
No, they were like the main big questions I had, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay.
That's
Gavin,
wrap.
you're the host.
Okay.
This was Gavin a good
This-
time. I'm Gavin with my co-host nivaG and
Hi,
our special
nivaG.
guest Zayn. I hope you
Hey,
all
guys.
had a good time. I know I did. And yeah, bye. I hope you all have a good time for the rest of your day. Bye.
Got one Glock in my hand, two kids in my van, three little bitches wanna fuck me while I pop the Zayn. Four little piggies saying, get your ass up on the ground. Five fucking bitches saying they want some of my meat to town. Shooting up your kids, standing mag up on my blick, yeah.